Hello, my friends. So, for this reading, I started out with a card from the Twin Flame Oracle, the Intuit Twin Flame Oracle, which, if you've been here long enough, then you know that I just like the term twin flame. I think it's overly romantic and extremely misleading, dangerously misleading. We are all whole in and of ourselves. Our souls are whole. There is no other person that will fill any emptiness that you feel inside yourself. That is your job. And you do that by healing. So, but every once in a while, I pull one of their cards just to get a message. And today, this fell out as soon as I touched the deck, practically. That isn't usually the case. All right, for any deck. And it says, when I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. And that's the whole point of these soul connections, is to activate you. So that's actually a pretty good message. Now then, to help you identify whether this is your reading or maybe just to let me know who you are, I don't know. We have man. So I'm assuming this is at the least a divine masculine reading. Then we have ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So you may be involved in some sort of business, or I'm not going to say romantic. I mean, some sort of a business partnership, and obviously you may want a romantic partnership with your soul contract person, your soul connection. I'm not going to say that this says it's going to happen. I'm just saying that you want it. We also have good fortune. Once again, bird perched has come out. And family sorrow. So, it seems to me that you do desire a long-term connection of some sort with a long-term, formalized long-term relationship with your soul connection. Good fortune. And then we have waiting for news, package or letter, and family sorrow. So you are really hoping that everything will work out for the best. Perhaps you are waiting on divine timing, and it looks like you are recovering from some sort of family loss, family sorrow. My condolences. I don't know what news you're waiting for. Obviously, you're hoping it will be good news. And it could also be that you're simply waiting on divine timing for what happens next. It does seem likely that it will be good fortune of some sort, but obviously there's no guarantee. Let's see, anything else so that you know this is your reading? This isn't tarot, but still, gender does not apply. Yeah. Right at the center of all of this is your spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Sorry if I didn't get that straight. Okay. So yes, you are a masculine, whether male or female, and you are working on your divine journey, experience. Maybe this will just last for a while, until you do the healing that you need to do, that you have been called to do. Or maybe it will result in something long term. There's no guarantee either way. But obviously this has all activated you. And I would say congratulations, but that's probably not how you feel about it. maybe someday you will feel happy and grateful for this experience. I hope that you get there soon, because you'll be happier. I can't say I'm entirely grateful for the experience, so I don't blame you if you're not either. I'm not going to tell you you should be grateful for it. It would be nice. But, just accept where you are on this path experience. It's not a straight line, and who knows where we're going. It's okay. I'm kind of at a loss as to what to tell you next. I mean, clearly this whole thing has activated you. Clearly that's causing all kinds of change in you, inside you, perhaps in your material life as well. If you simply need confirmation that you are on this path, yes, you are. But it's important to remember that this isn't about romance. This is about spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, understanding, and of course, spiritual healing. If you need any help with physical or mental, emotional healing, go get it. There's nothing about this that says you can't or shouldn't get help from the appropriate professionals. Do you need to know how you're doing? Is that why we're having this reading? You're simply a check-in for you? I'm just a little puzzled by what's going on here. All right, we'll pull the Animal Spirit Guidebook and cards and Oracle, whatever you want to call it, and see where you are. Oh, I see. You're really going through it right now, aren't you? We have the Lamb and the Panther. The Panther energy in this deck is very much like the Tower. The Gazelle is on the bottom of the deck, but it didn't come out, so I'm not going to read it. But if you happen to have this deck, you might want to look it up. All right. Oops, I flipped past the Panther. There it is. It's interesting the Panther just showed right up. Normally I have to really search for things in this deck. Or in this book, sorry, not deck, book. Okay, Lamb. I want to start with Lamb. Peaceful, prophetic, and patient. The Lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the Lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, receive. When in balance, knowingness and inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid, concerned. To bring into balance, meditation and listening. Okay. Panther. Annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. When in balance, brave and productive. When out of balance, self-destructive. To bring into balance, get rid of the unnecessary. So you're going through a tower moment and you need some reassurance, is what I'm getting now. That's completely reasonable. And what would be most reassuring for you? Given that you are apparently a masculine, you may or may not be in a male body. That's irrelevant. I think we will look at the Shaman Wisdom cards. There's nothing in these cards that is particularly masculine. I have a goddess deck, which is very willing to speak to you as well, from what I've seen. But I didn't want you masculines to feel like I was playing favorites, so I decided this would be your deck. 8, if that number is significant for you. Falling Leaf Moon. All my readings are intended to be timeless, even if they do have very specific references like this. And let's see. Falling Leaf Moon. Number 8. It says October 24th to November 21st, so maybe this will be an important time for you, or maybe it has been in the past, or will be in the future. I am the moon of falling leaves. Oh my. I forgot to read the stuff at the top. Scorpio Baskets Adult. Since my last reading with this card, this particular deck was really all about telling you to grow up, or telling my viewers to grow up. I don't know if you were one of them or not. I find it interesting that we have adult showing up. All right, I am the moon of falling leaves. It is a time of apparent death and transformation, for without letting go of the old, you cannot take on the new. Right next to the Panther card. Okay. My wisdom leads you to ultimate understanding of nature and the universe. That which has been a smoky mystery to you will become clear. Learn what I have to teach and pass it on to future generations. Your passionate nature will be amplified at this time, and deep relationships will follow. Be flexible and go with your intuitions. Trust your feelings. I am the present, the past, and the future. All right, so once again, we have letting go of the old. So more tower energy here. But I find this I am the present, the past, and the future to be very interesting. Anyway, it seems you have some clarity headed your way. Lucky you. And perhaps it will come from a stranger, since that Lamb card came out. So pay attention if somebody, I shouldn't say stranger, it didn't say stranger necessarily, did it? Anyway, somebody not you may come up, just say something that really hits home for you somehow. And you should listen. Sundance, self-sacrifice. You are going to be called to give something up, which has been the theme throughout this reading. You have to let go of something, the old, whatever it may be that's blocking your progress. It has to go. And it will go, whether you like it or not. If you fight it, it will be a much more difficult and painful process. And if you go with the flow, it will be less painful. So, that is your reading for today. Be patient with yourself and others, and allow change to happen. Try to work with it instead of fighting it. This is the right time of year to let go of the old. I mean, if you're in a different part of the world, you may be in a different season. So, it doesn't really matter. It's still time for you to let go of the old. Remember, when you let go of the old, you make room for something new. And if you have done a lot of inner work on yourself, as this reading seems to suggest, maybe this something new will be wonderful beyond anything you can imagine. I wish for the very best for you and your family. Good luck.